What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're not working on the E36 M3 or the E90 M3. We are welcoming a new car to the channel. It's not very new to me because it's been my daily for the past 3 months. And you might be thinking, Ben, why are you daily driving an SUV or a BMW truck? And yes, from the looks of it, I'm not gonna lie, it does look like a mom car. But it does have the same engine that BMW 335d that we deleted on the channel has the same engine. So it has the M57 3.0 liter twin turbo. So this thing is a torque monster when it's deleted and tuned. And so in this video, I'm finally making my daily driver look less like a mom car and more like a sleeper, if you would. What we're going to be doing to this car in this video is we're going to be deleting the emissions, and we're also going to be lowering it, putting it on some H&R lowering springs. And also, this fishbowl look, it's got to go. All right, now we have the X5 on the lift, which is the first step. So let's just go over it real quick. I'm going to be doing some service, like the vacuum lines, which is a good idea to do, and just going to send a new fuel filter right away. And along with the delete, we're going to be installing an R90 fuel pump, which came on the European cars. So it's going to be pushing a little bit more fuel, making it just a little bit faster. We got obviously the VRSF downpipe, the H&R springs, and everything else we need to delete the emissions on this car. So there's nothing else to do but start removing the stock parts and getting these ones installed. So let's get to it. Alright, it is now the next morning. I had to go home and get some other things done. I have an appointment alignment at 1 p.m. It's currently 8 a.m. So let's hope I can get the springs installed and the delete installed. I'm not too concerned about installing the R90. If I have time, I will do it. So on the X5 diesel, these fenders are plastic, and there's no frame like there is here. So these fenders are also plastic, but there's a frame. So you could put an engine support brace on that and not worry, but on this, you cannot put it there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna place it somewhere right here. It's gonna shoot across and hit the strut. This is a hooking point, so we can lift the motor up. So one of the reasons it's in my head on the wheel. One of the reasons the delete on the X5 is much harder is because this is a low pressure EGR cooler and it sits on the side of the DPF, which is this fat thing right here, and I just removed it. Thankfully, it didn't even take me that long. It actually wasn't terribly difficult, but it's just an extra step to the process.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, that took me way longer than I expected, but about hit the 3-hour mark. So DPF is out, intake manifold is out. Now time to install the goodies. And before we actually can install the downpipe, we have to reroute one of these coolant lines. So there's two that I cut, as you see, and we have to just make them loop. And then we also have to install a block off plate right over there. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright guys, we're running very low on time. It is 12 o'clock and I have an alignment appointment in 1 hour, and I have an alignment appointment because I'm planning to throw those springs on. So the issue is I still have to put this exhaust together, but I think I'm gonna run it like this and just do the springs real quick, and I really want to hear what the car sounds like this anyways, so that'll be super fun. Let's do the springs and the top part of the delete and see if we can get it done within an hour. I kind of doubt it. I don't know how much I'm gonna film because I only have 6 minutes left on this SD card as well, so sheesh. Tough situation, not gonna lie. The back springs only took me like literally 15 minutes to install. They were like 5 minutes each side. But I'm dropping the car for the first time. Yo, this looks sick. It's gonna settle way more, but still, it already looks so good. Man, this is exciting. I'm hecka happy. And now it's so much easier to work on the engine bay. Awesome. All right, let's get the EGR hopefully removed. I'm just gonna check how much time I have left. I have exactly 1 hour left. So the alignment shop I'm going to is literally around the corner. So I'm literally gonna drive there with no exhaust at all because I want to hear what the car sounds like with just the downpipe itself. So that should be fun. All right. Think it'll start? Guys, the car sounds insane. I wish I can make it actually sound like this all the time. Oh my goodness, guys. This was the greatest idea ever. That was the best idea ever. Listen, just listen, just listen. This guy smiling at me. Like with the stock springs, it felt more stiff. This is giving it like a really loose feeling. But it could be because I haven't gotten alignment, but we're about to do that right now. That was full throttle. Alright, well, that was the funnest experience ever. I kind of wish that I could just drive around like this with just open downpipe, but obviously that's unrealistic. We're at ASB Alignment, guys. If you're in Sacramento, I recommend these guys. Vadim, he's the owner here, and he does a great job on alignment. I literally bring him all my cars, and also it's super convenient that I'm like around the corner. Just gonna do the alignment real quick. That sounds absolutely ridiculous. Literally sounds like a jet. Looks really good. It is the next day now. The car still doesn't have an exhaust. I took it for a couple test drives yesterday, and it was awesome to like hear the exhaust again. It's so much fun to drive around like this, but I think the lowering spring settled a little bit, honestly. It's looking pretty good. One thing I definitely want to add is obviously some spacers. It's way easier to get into the car now. It wasn't like extremely lifted or anything, but still, it's way more comfortable. It feels like I'm getting into just a regular sports car, not like an SUV. But yeah, we're gonna definitely put some spacers on so we can make this wheel come out at least right here. All I did was do the delete, and yeah, we didn't do the vacuum lines, the fuel pump, fuel filter either, but I didn't install any of the plastics underneath the car either yet, so all that stuff is still accessible. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that stuff now. Oh, I have an idea, guys. So technically this is 2 pieces, and I might be able to make it sound a little bit better if I just put this part on, and because it detaches right here, just throw this part on and I guess see what it sounds like then. It might sound better than what it is now because it's super rowdy and raspy, but this might tone it down a bit and still make it super loud. So I think we're gonna try that today for sure. Wow. So pretty cool. The DEF fluid, it crystallizes when it dries up and whatnot, and this is the DEF sprayer. So because the car's not tuned, it's still spraying DEF, and as you see, it's spraying it on the transmission and stuff because that's where it's just zip tied. And yeah, it's crystallizing the stuff around it, which Now that we got the car on the ground, before I do anything with the engine, I just want to start it and see if it sounds any different with the pipe that we just added, and I think it will. Well, I think that sounds better, and I think it's going to sound a whole lot better when we're on the road. So let's do the vacuum lines in the R90 and let's get back on the road.
And rain clouds always.
All right, well, now that we have that mess situated, I zip tied all the sensors that I'm not using, hid them underneath the vacuum bracket, and at least I did once, so there was at least some point of taking off the intake manifold. Well, at the same time, that reminds me, you're gonna do the R90, so changing the fuel pump also involves, high pressure fuel pump also involves taking off the intake manifold, so we didn't do that for no reason. I almost thought we did, but we didn't.
You stupid.
So one of the first steps is obviously removing the intake manifold to get to this R90. It's underneath this coolant pipe right here. And to be able to remove it, there's a plug on the transmission. I removed it so I can put an Allen key in there to lock it from spinning. So I put a camera in there and I'm spinning the motor by hand until I see that the pin is accessible. Not the pin, but the hole is accessible so we can get the pin in there. There it is. Let's go. What was that noise? Oh no, that's definitely not good. All right, false alarm, we're good. It was just coolant on the belts causing some weird noise. I sprayed some WD-40 and it went away almost instantly. We're in the game. We got the R90 installed. All we need to do is add coolant and go for our first test drive.
"42 codes. 42 codes."
It's our intake air temperature sensor. Okay, maybe I didn't plug in the MAF. Yep. Didn't plug in the MAF. Oh, that turbo whistle. Guys, honestly, I don't know. I feel like if I do a full exhaust with even the muffler delete, I'm not gonna like how quiet it is. Like, I'm thinking of options of like maybe possibly doing like a side exit on both sides. That would be so sick. Okay, we're good. Sounds so good. I just went home, came back, picked up some 30mm spacers. Let's see how they look on the car. Spacers are on. Definitely looks a lot better. Wheels are coming at you a lot more. From the side it looks way better. Wow, no, I love how the front looks. Honestly, looks like the springs are starting to settle in a little bit more too as I've been driving it. Here's the front. Sticks out just a little bit. The rear also sticks out just a little bit. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I don't know. It also looks a little bit funky too at the same time. I guess I'll go for a drive, taking a little bit more open spot. Okay. I guess it's starting to grow on me. The front looks great. Maybe the rear, I don't know. I almost feel like the rear is a little too wide. Hard to say, honestly, guys. Looks pretty good, actually. I think I like it. Okay, it is now time to tint the car, which is going to change the look dramatically because currently we have a fishbowl on the front windshield and the front two windows. These cars OEM come with a little bit of a shade in the back, so I won't be touching that just because it's already tinted technically, but people still tint it all the time to make it really black out. No, they're not. No, it's my sunshades up. Oh snap! It is tinted. I did not even realize that. Super light shade. I guess we'll test if it's a ceramic or not. So there's a couple different types of films. There's a ceramic and there's a carbon. Ceramic blocks out more heat, and here in California it gets super hot. So we're gonna do the ceramic on the front two windows and the windshield. Luckily, my uncle owns this tint shop, and I'm able to tint here for free. I mean, I'm gonna pay for the material or not, but shout out to him. Shout out to Paul.
What's up? No camera, deportation. No camera, deportation.
All right, Sam checked. It's supposedly ceramic. How do you know? 92?
92. Yeah, if it's
IRR.
if it's lower, then
So we got what? 15% visibility.
yeah.
These spacers are really growing on me. At first, I didn't like that it poked out a little bit, but it makes it look pretty aggressive.
It's very aggressive, actually.
And the lowering, oh my goodness, this car looks so good, actually. All right, let's tint it and make it look even better.
My brain is falling out.
All right, well, this car officially looks like a whole different car compared to the car at the beginning of the video. We got Paul still touching up the headlights. Ended up being an amazing decision because I love how you can see the halos way more clear, and the tint just adds so much to the car. No better way to finish a tint job with the little quick detail. So got our detailer guy, he's about to hit up the X5 as well, so thing looks sick. I love it. Completely different car though. For the detail after the tint, the headlight tint actually ended up turning out really good. I am honestly shocked that I made this car look this clean in that short of amount of time, and it's deleted now. So just gonna go ahead and show you guys. It's crazy how clean this thing is, like with the wash. Also, if you guys want to get your windows tinted like mine are, you can come to Tint Cali here in Sacramento, get them done. This is my uncle's shop. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the video there. Unfortunately, I somehow lost some other clips that I filmed of the car, and I'm just going to enter a little clip of me doing the two-step at least. Not the two-step, but the hard cut limiter. I did end up tuning the car. It was a lot faster, but I'm still waiting for a full custom map. So once we get that, I'll make a whole new video, and then we also need to add an intake because, like, why not? And then I also want to do something with the exhaust, either a full straight pipe with the muffler delete or some type of side exit exhaust. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like the video, please subscribe. I have a bunch of other projects on this channel, so if you guys are bored, you can go check those out. But other than that, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace out.